What's up, guys? This is David Core from the Steelers Sanctuary Podcast. I'm going to go ahead and do our segment for YouTube for Week 4 of fantasy football. So let's get into it. At QB on the waiver wire, I would take a shot at either Jacoby Brissett or Mariota, like I said, for Week 3. With Jacoby Brissett, he's only 5% rostered. He's facing Atlanta, which, as you should know, is their defense has not been that great. They're 11th in most points to quarterbacks. They're averaging 19.85 points per game to quarterbacks. So I would take a strong look at Brissett. You saw what he did to Steelers. He put up, I think, 20-something points in fantasy. So definitely maybe give him a chance if you're desperate and you're looking for somebody off the waiver wire. Another one that I look at, like I said, was Mariota. He's going against Atlanta, and Mariota's been averaging 19 points a game. So if you need an emergency fill-in, I would go with him. He's a solid 19-point guy. He's facing Cleveland, who's 10th in most points to quarterbacks. So these are two quarterbacks I would look at. For running back, I would look at Sonny Michel. I know that he's the backup to Eckler, but they're facing the Texans, and Texans D is second in points to running back. They've been giving up an average of 29.67 points to running backs. So if Eckler is out there, and yet Sonny Michel is actually getting more carries than he is last game, then I think they're both going to put up some points. So if you're in a bind and you need a running back, I would give Michel a look. If you're not interested in him, another guy I look at is J.D. Mckissick, especially in PPR leagues. He's only 27% rostered, and last game he had 6 receptions. He put up 10 points, and the Cowboys allow 18.67 points a game right now. So J.D. McKissick is another guy I look at, especially in a PPR league. He's only 27% rostered. By the way, Sonny Michel is only 4% rostered. So give those two guys a look. Wide receiver, this guy from Arizona, Greg Dortch, only 27% rostered, but he's put up 13 points, 15 points, and 17 points in the last 3 games. He's facing Carolina defense that's giving up 13th most points at 36.50 points. So this kid's solid. He's consistent. If you need a wide receiver, I'd give him a look. The other one I got on here is Noah Brown, 19% rostered. He's put up 11, 20, and 10 points in the last 3 games. He's facing Washington. They've allowed third most points at 49.20 points, which that's a lot. Tight end, I give Tyler Conklin serious consideration to add as soon as you can. I got 34% rostered in leagues right now, and this is on going off Yahoo, by the way. He's put up 11, 10, and 16 points in 3 games per PPR games, and he's had 24 targets in 3 games for a tight end. That's a lot. Flacco's been feeding him. So I would say now at the change of quarterback, they're going back to the rookie. He's going to use a tight end for security blanket. So I would definitely give him a look. To me personally, Conklin could be that PPR darling you're looking for to plug in and just get you those points, get you solid 10 points every game. TD, it could be even better. So at defense, I'm looking at Minnesota, 20% rostered right now. They're facing a Saints team that's number 1 in points to defenses. And so they're averaging 15.33 points to each team they face. The game's in England, so it's not really a home game for the Saints. And it's going to be at like 9 o'clock in the morning over here. So over there, so the time zone's going to be way off. Usually that means sloppy offenses, which should mean more points for defenses. So I would go and grab Minnesota as soon as you can, if you can, off the waiver. If you're not interested in that or they're not available, I'd give Tennessee a look. 9% rostered. They're facing a Colts team that's number 2 in points given to defenses at 12 points per game. They're averaging. So if you can't get Minnesota, then go ahead and give Tennessee a shot. If you're in like a 14-team or 12-team league where all the defenses are taken, but if Tennessee's there, give them a shot. Moving on to kicker. Graham Gano, 11% rostered. He's put up 33 points total. He's 3rd amongst all kickers in fantasy points. That's pretty good. He's going to be facing a Bears team that's middle of the pack in points to kickers. So I would definitely give him a shot. I've already added him in both my leagues. So I think he put 15 points last game. So he'd be a solid add. Can't find him. Go with Brett Maher from Cowboys, 6% rostered. 5th in total points and is facing a Washington team that's 10th in points to kickers, and he's at home. So he might be a solid pickup this week as well. So that's all I got for you guys there. For picks that I hit on last week, I told you guys to look at Riley Patterson, the kicker for Chargers. He was projected for 6 points and put up 12. And the way I look at this is picks I hit on, if I project something and they get more than that, then that's definitely a hit. So he was projected for 6, put up 12. It's pretty good. Casey's D, they didn't do as good as I thought they would against the Colts, but they projected 6, got 8, so they did get more than what they projected. Another one is Mac Jones. He was projected for 17. He got 19. Geno Smith projected 17. He got 20. And Devernay, he was projected for 7 and got 10. And this is the 3rd game in a row that he has scored a touchdown. So if you did add him, I mean, you got a guy that's solid, going to get you points. It's not maybe not a lot of points, but it's going to be a nice 10 spot almost every week, which is nice. All right, guys, I hope this helps you. Take care. I'm out.